Hello, I'm Simon. Welcome back to the workshop. Now in this video I'm going to be restoring this fret saw that a friend gave me. Let's get tinkering. Now this fret saw is in pretty good order and there are no major issues with it and vibrations. It is missing its guard, and that means that this piece here is all wobbly, so I need to build a guard for it. I need to just check that the air assist pump is actually working, and I need to sort out this cast iron bed because it's pretty stained, it's rusty, it's a little bit pitted, and that needs a bit of tender loving care. But other than that, I think it just needs a bit of a clean up and it's going to be a nice machine. You'd be surprised how much difference it makes just cleaning a machine in terms of its looks and your feelings about it. When I picked this up, I thought it was a pretty ropey machine, very old, very rusty, very greasy and grimy, and hadn't been looked after very well. And I don't think that's actually the case. I think it has been looked after really well. It's just not been used for a fair amount of time and has got on it as a result a layer of grease and grime from the workshop. And as I clean it, I can see that the painted surfaces are actually very clean and the machine looks pretty new underneath all that grime. So if you're in the market for a second-hand machine, it's certainly worth trying to look past the dirt and grime and the superficial stuff and looking more at the function of the machine and the more important parts that will be harder to fix. Cleaning up a machine that just looks uncared for is a lot easier than fixing a machine that's worn out. The cast iron bed will take a bit more than cleaning fluid to fix it, and I do that using a flat piece of birch ply and some sandpaper going up the grits. I finish off with Brasso and then some machine wax to protect the machine over the winter. This is starting to look less sorry for itself now, but I still need to build the guard that goes around the blade. Without the guard, this is all very loose, and this should just slide up and down. There's a little tab here which holds it in the right place, but this is as tight as it can go without that guard being in place. So I think the guard would have been U-shaped like this, about this tall. So I'm going to cut some perspex to size, and then I'll cut 2 holes in the perspex because I want to recreate this U shape here, or this channel, so that then the guard can be lifted up and down the appropriate amount to allow the wood to pass underneath it. So here's the design for the guard. It's a U-shaped piece of perspex with some slots in it so that it can be moved up and down. I've written the dimensions in here that are needed in order to protect the user from the blade, but also clear all of the moving parts that go up and down. So I'm going to cut a piece of perspex that's 120 millimeters in height, and then 70 plus 70 plus 42, that's 182 millimeters in length. And then once I've done that, I'll cut these holes out, and then we'll go about bending the perspex into a U shape. I need to cut the slots so that the guard can go up and down, and I need to do that before I bend the perspex. So I've cut a hole for each end, and now I just need to join those holes up, and to do that I'm going to use the fret saw. So this isn't perfect, and I've never done it before, so I guess you wouldn't expect it to be, but it's not bad. There's a little bit of hazing here and here, which is the edges that I heated up, and I think I must have heated it up a little bit too much because there's none along the other edge that wasn't heated up. So I perhaps need to think about that a bit more But this will do for now. I'll just check that it works as a concept, and I can always come back and improve it. So I did a dry fit and I realised I needed to take this corner off, which is quite difficult to do now that it's bent into shape. So I've taken this tired, dirty, lost cause of a machine and I've given it a new lease of life. It now feels practically new. Now, if you've got a friend who's got an old weary tool that can be brought back to life, then why not share this video with them and give them some inspiration of how to do that. It really wasn't that difficult a job, and I've got what I think is now a perfectly serviceable, good machine. It's almost as good as new. If you've enjoyed this video, then please leave a thumbs up. It makes a world of difference. And if you haven't already, then please subscribe. It's completely free. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.